Hello everyone and welcome back to Study Room. In this video lecture, we are going to learn about circle graph or pie chart. Let's begin. So what is a circle graph or pie chart? A circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its parts. Here the whole circle is divided into sectors. So this is a whole circle and it is divided into some sectors. The size of each sector is proportional to the activity or information it represents. So the size of each sector, it is directly proportional to the information that it represents, and a circle graph is also known as a pie chart. This pie chart is a more common word for circle graph. Next is, see a circle graph. Here we are given a circle graph. The proportion of the sector for hours spent in sleeping will be, so in sleeping for a day, 8 hours are spent. So the fraction for hours spent in sleeping will be the number of sleeping hours, that is 8 divided by whole day, that is 24 hours. So it will be 8 by 24, that is 1 by 3. So the fraction is, the sector is drawn as 1 by 3rd part of the circle. The sleep part is 1 by 3rd part of this whole circle, 1 by 3rd part of the circle. Similarly, we can find the hours spent in other activities, like the proportion of the sector for hours spent in school. It will be number of school hours, that is given to be 6 hours divided by 24 hours, a whole day, that is 1 by 4. So this sector is drawn as 1/4 of the circle. Similarly, the size of other sectors can be found. How we can find it? We can divide the number of hours that is spent in that activity divided by the whole day, that is by 24 hours. Add up the fractions for all the activities and the sum of all the fractions will give us how much? It will give us 1. That is the whole circle. When we will be adding all the fractions for all the activities, we will get 1. What is next? So we have to try these 3 questions. We are given that each of the following pie chart gives you a different piece of information about your class. We need to find the fraction of the circle representing each of these information. We have to find the fraction. So let's do it. We need to find the fraction of the circles representing each of these information. So first of all, for the girls, it will be 50 by 50% is given to us, so 50 by 100, it will be 1 by 2. Similarly, for the boys, it will be 50 by 100, that is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the fraction for the 1 by 2 fraction of the circle is representing for girls, and for boys also 1 by 2. Now for walk it will be 40%, it is 40%, that is 40 by 100, and that will be 2 by 5. Fraction is 2 by 5. For cycle, it is 20 by 100. That is 1 by 5. 1 by 5. And for bus or car, it is 40% or 40 by 100. That is same as 2 by 5. So these are the fractions for walk, cycle and bus or car. Now we have the third pie chart. In this, we are given love and hate. So for hate, we are given 15%. So the fraction for hate will be 15 by 100. That will be divided by 5, 3 by 20. Now for love, we are not given the percentage, but we can find it by subtracting 15 from 100. And when we subtract 15 from 100, we get 85. That is, it will be 85% for love. Now it will be 85 for fraction, it will be 85 by 100. Now on dividing it by 5, we will get 17 by 20. So the fraction for love is 17 by 20. We can directly find it also. 3 by 20. So from 1 we can minus 3 by 20. We will get 17 by 20. So this is what we had to find. We had to find the fraction of the circle representing each of these information. This is how we can find such fractions. Next up, we have a question. We answer the following questions based on the pie chart given. We are given a pie chart and we need to find the answers of these questions. The first question is, which type of programs are viewed the most? So we are given some of the programs and the percentage of people who view such programs. 10% informative, 15% news, 25% sports and 50% entertainment. So which type of programs are viewed the most? The maximum percentage here is 50%, and that is for entertainment. So the answer is entertainment programs. Entertainment programs are viewed the most because it is 50%. That is half of this whole. Which two types of programs have number of viewers equal to those watching sports channel? So sports channel is 25%. We can see that when we are adding 15 to 10, we get 25. That is news and informative. People who view news and informative, they together add up to equal to those who watch sports channels. That is 25%. So the answer for this part is news and informative. Next, we have how to draw the pie charts. The favorite flavors of ice creams for students of a school is given in percentages as follows. We are given the percentages of the students of a school who like these particular flavors of ice creams. So flavors are chocolate, vanilla and other flavors, and the percentage of students preferring the flavors are 50%, 25% and 25% respectively. Let us represent this data in a pie chart. We need to represent this data in a pie chart. We know that the total angle at the center of the circle is how much? It is 360. The central angle of the sector will be a fraction of 360 degrees. So, we will proceed it. Now we are going to make a table to find the central angle of the sectors. So, starting from here, chocolate, we are given the percent of students preferring the flavor as 50. In fractions, it will be 50 by 100, or we can say 1 by 2. So in the fraction of 360, we need to find it in 360 fractions and 360 degrees. So it will be 1 by 2 of 360 degrees. That is nothing but 180 degrees. So we got first for chocolate as 180 degrees. Next up is vanilla, 25 by 100. 25 by 100 means 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 of 360 degrees. That is 90 degree. And similarly again 25 by 100 for other flavors. That is 1 by 4, and again 1 by 4 of 360 degree is 90 degree. So we have found the fractions in 360 degree, and that is what we require for making a pie chart. Next step is we have written the central angle for chocolate will be 180 degree, vanilla 90 degree and other flavors also 90 degree. How do we begin? First of all, we take any convenient radius. From the center, let the center be O. So from the center we draw a circle. Taking a center O, we draw a circle of any convenient radius. This is our circle, and we can give the center's name as O. This is OA, our radius, and AB, our whole diameter for the circle. We know that this angle, this straight line is going to be 180 degree. The sector angle will be 180 degree. Now this 180 degree corresponds to chocolate. So this upper part is 180 degree, which corresponds to, we're giving it a pink color, which corresponds to chocolate. Now we need 90 degrees for vanilla and 90 for other flavors. So the other half, now this half of the circle is completed. It is occupied by chocolate. Now we have this other part of the circle left. Now we need to divide this part into 90 degrees, into two sectors of 90 degrees each angle. Now we can use a protractor. You can use a protractor to draw the angles, and you will get something like this, and this is a 90 degree angle. Name it as vanilla, and the other one will be a 90 degree angle. Giving it some other color, this will be other flavors. So this is how you draw a pie chart, starting from the values that you're given, and then finding the fractions, and then finding the fractions in 360 degrees. This is, and then drawing a circle, dividing it into the given sector angles. Now we give an example. Example number 1. Adjoining pie chart in figure gives the expenditure in percentage on various items and savings of a family during a month. First part is on which item the expenditure was maximum. So you can see that the maximum percentage is that of 25, and 25% is spent on food. So the answer for this will be food, because, so which is that item in which the expenditure is maximum? It is food. On food the expenditure is maximum. Second part is expenditure on which item is equal to the total savings of the family. So the total savings is given by this. It is 15%. Total savings is 15%. Now, which is the other item on which it is 15% of these expenditure is done? Education for children. So the answer for this will be education for children, because it is also 15%, which is the same as expenditure on which is the same as the total savings of the family, that is 15%. Next up we have part number 3. It is written that if the monthly savings of the family is rupees 3000, what is the monthly expenditure on clothes? So we're given 15%. Since 15% it represents how much? 15% represents, how will we solve it? 15% represents how much? Rupees 3000, because 15% was the total savings and savings are given to be 3000. So 15% represents 3000. We need to find the monthly expenditure on clothes. Clothes is 10%, so 10% will represent how much? It will represent 3000 upon 15 into 10. And this is going to be how much? You can divide it by 5. This is 1000, and the answer is rupees 2000. So how much is the monthly expenditure on clothes? It is 10% of the total, that is rupees 2000. Now we are given another example, example number 2. On a particular day, the sales in rupees of different items of a baker's shop are given below. In this example, we have to draw a pie chart for the given data. We are given ordinary bread, 320, fruit bread, 80 cakes and pastries, 160 biscuits, 120 others, 40, and the total as 720. So what will be our next step? We are going to, in order to make a pie chart, I've already told you, we are first going to write these values as fraction and then finding the central angle for the same. So 320, in order to find the fraction, it will be out of the total was, you can see it from here, total is 720. So for the fraction, you can divide 320 by 720, that is going to be what? Divided by 2, okay. So 2 divided by 4. The answer is 4 by 9. So the angle will be 4 by 9 of 360 degrees. That is 9. When dividing it, you will get 160 degrees. So 160 degrees for ordinary bread. Now again doing the same for bread as well, for biscuits as well. We have done it for ordinary bread. For biscuit it will be 120 by 720, that is 12 1s are 12, 12 6 are 1 by 6, that is 1 by 6 of 360, that is going to be what? 60 degrees. Another one is 160 by 720. This will be divided by 4. And then we can do it as 2 and 9. So 2 by 9 of 360, that will be 80 degrees. Next one is 80 by 720. 1 by 9. 1 by 9 again of 360 degrees is 40 degrees. And the last one is 40 by 720, that is 4. Ones are 4 and 4. 4, 30. 18. 1 by 18 of 360 degrees, that is going to be 20 degrees. So we have found out the central angles for the same. This was the second step. So these are the central angles that are coming for ordinary bread, 160 degrees, biscuits 60 degrees, cakes and pastries 80 degrees, fruit bread 40 degrees, and others as 20 degrees. Now beginning, how do we form a pie chart? Starting from any convenient radius, you draw a circle. And after the circle, you are going to use a protractor in order to draw a 160 degree central angle. So from the center as O, you can take it as O, right? Take it as O, and from O, use a protractor to draw an angle of 160 degree. This will be for ordinary bread. You're giving it a color pink. Now, next one is 60 degrees for biscuits. From the same center O, draw another angle for biscuits, that is 60 degrees. Use a protractor. Give this another color. Similarly for 80 degrees for cakes and pastries. fruit bread 40 degrees, and the last one that is left is others, that is 20 degrees. This is our pie chart that was required, and we have made it. First of all, converting the data into fractions and then into central angles, and then drawing this whole pie chart. Next one is, we need to try this, that draw a pie chart of the data given below, the time spent by a child during a day. Again, we have to draw a pie chart. Now the given data is in hours, sales in hours, a day for a day, right? Sleep in fractions will be 8 by 24 because a whole day has 24 hours. Right, 8 by 24, it will be 8 by 24, right? So it is going to be 1 by 3. This is 8 by 24, 1 by 3. Now 1 by 3 of central angle, again 360 degrees, that is going to be 120 degrees for it. Next is 6 by 24, that is 1 by 4. Now 1 by 4 of 360 degrees, that is 90 degree. Again 4 by 24, that is 1 by 6, 1 by 6 of doing the same steps as the previous one, 60 degrees. Another 4 by 24, that is 1 by 6, and you can find it from here, 60 degrees. Again 2 by 24, that is going to be 1 by 12, and 1 by 12 of 360 degrees is 30 degrees. So we have found out the central angles. Now what will be our next step? These are the central angles for the same, for sleep, school, homework, play, and others. So again, we are going to draw a pie chart for the same. We are going to draw a circle first of all for any convenient radius from the center. Now dividing it into some sectors. For first one, we will draw an angle, central angle of 120 degrees at the center O. Take it as O, take the center as O. Draw an angle using a protractor of 120 degrees, that will be for sleep. Similarly for others, 90 degrees for school, 60 degrees for homework, 60 degrees for play, and the last one for 30 degrees for others. So this is our required pie chart. So these are the steps that we need to follow. So this was all about pie charts, or we call it as circle graphs also. We learned drawing pie charts or solving questions related to some pie charts. And in the next video, we are going to learn about chance and probability. So we'll meet in the next video. Bye bye.